Have you ever stopped to think that that affectionate gesture or that innocent change in your home decor might be deeply bothering your cat? Sometimes, without realizing it, we do things that seem insignificant to us, but are almost unbearable for them. Cats, with their unique and mysterious personalities, have sensitivities that go unnoticed in daily life. What might seem like a simple change in their environment or excessive affection could be the source of their discomfort and stress. Could you be doing something they hate without knowing it? Felines are creatures of habit. They love routine and predictability. For them, the environment is like an extension of their own body. Each space has a purpose and energy that comforts them. But when something in that environment changes, whether it's a piece of furniture out of place or a displaced bed, they feel the difference immediately. Sometimes you might think you're innovating or bringing something new, but for your cat, it can be an unexpected nightmare. They feel disoriented, and this can lead to anxiety. Moreover, cats have a very particular relationship with the space around them. It's all about control, having every corner mapped out and every scent recognized. When we alter this dynamic, even with good intentions, we are invading their territory. And in their world, this is more than uncomfortable. It's disturbing. Who would have thought that something as simple as rearranging furniture could so profoundly affect a cat's mood, right? Imagine the frustration they feel when their refuge, the place where they feel safest, is altered without any warning. For humans, it might just be a matter of aesthetics or practicality, but for felines, it's a matter of safety. What seems like a pleasant renovation to us can be a threat to the balance they value so much. It's intriguing to realize how cats are creatures that cherish stability. Any abrupt or frequent change can trigger unexpected behaviors, such as hiding for long periods or even refusing food. But this is just the beginning of everything your cat might be silently hating. Now that you understand a little more about cat sensitivity to changes, let's discover what else might be bothering your feline and how to avoid it. Changes in the environment. Cats are extremely sensitive to alterations in their surroundings. For them, any unexpected change can be a source of stress. When you decide to rearrange the furniture, or, even worse, move the bed where your cat usually rests, it can become a real nightmare. Felines cling to physical space as an extension of their comfort zone, and any change in this dynamic can create a great sense of insecurity. Every object in the house has a special significance for the cat, especially when we talk about their bed or places where they hide. These are strategic points where they feel safe and protected. Moving these objects can confuse them and even trigger anxious behaviors, like urinating outside the litter box or hiding for long periods. What you see as a simple decor change, they interpret as a threat to their territory. Additionally, the way cats interact with their space goes far beyond the visual. They navigate through sense and familiarity with the objects around them. If you alter the arrangement of these elements, they may feel disoriented, as their senses are directly linked to the security they find in familiar smells. Moving furniture may seem harmless, but for your cat, it's as if the world around them is in constant flux. Imagine that your cat spends a good part of the day mapping out its environment, feeling confident in every corner. When something is altered, even slightly, they have to relearn the space, which can be extremely exhausting for them. They will investigate every detail again, often with exaggerated caution, and may even avoid certain areas that were once their safe refuge. So if you're thinking of making changes in the house, be careful. Keeping some essential items in the same place can help prevent your cat from feeling disoriented or stressed. They may not understand the reason for the change, but they will certainly feel the impact on their well-being. Sound stimuli. Cats have an incredibly sensitive hearing, far more acute than that of humans. Sounds that may seem normal or even irrelevant to us can be extremely disturbing for them. Loud noises, such as the sound of vacuum cleaners, televisions at high volume, or even arguments, can make your cat feel uncomfortable and anxious. For them, intense sounds are often interpreted as signs of imminent danger. The vacuum cleaner, in particular, is one of the biggest villains. The high-pitched sound and vibrations it produces are frightening for most cats, who often flee to a safe place as soon as the device is turned on. And it's not just the volume that bothers them. The combination of noise with the unexpected movement of a strange object in their territory makes the cat feel threatened. This negative association can lead to reactions like trying to hide or even scratching furniture in an attempt to relieve the tension. Another aspect that bothers felines is constant noise, like a loud television. Even if the sounds are not particularly shrill, the fact that they are continuous and omnipresent can leave your cat uncomfortable. They may start to distance themselves from the environment where the sound predominates, preferring to stay in quieter places where their hearing can rest. For the cat, this excess auditory stimulation can be compared to living in a state of constant alert. Arguments and shouting also make the list. For a cat, a loud or aggressive tone not only scares them, but also makes them anxious. They don't understand the content of the words, but they pick up on the tone and the energy accompanying it, interpreting this as a risky situation. Many cats end up isolating themselves when the environment becomes too noisy, seeking refuge in places where the sound is muffled. If your home tends to be loud, it's important to create escape areas for your cat, where they can feel calm and protected from excessive sound stimuli. A quiet corner, away from electronic devices or areas where people gather, can make all the difference in your feline's well-being. Excessive affection. While some cats are known for being affectionate and enjoying a good petting, not all felines appreciate this type of physical contact constantly or intensely. Each cat has its own personality, and what may be pleasurable for one can be extremely uncomfortable for another. Excessive or improperly given petting can easily lead to discomfort and even irritation. Cats have sensitive areas on their bodies where they enjoy being petted, such as the head, chin, and sometimes the back. However, many areas, like the belly, are considered vulnerable territories, and touching there can be seen as an invasion. When petting exceeds the cat's comfort limit, it will start to show subtle signs of discomfort, such as moving its ears, flicking its tail, or tightening its body muscles. These are clear indications that it is beginning to feel bothered. Another important point is the frequency of petting. Some cats may tolerate strokes for brief periods, but soon want to distance themselves. When a cat feels it is being petted more than it wants, it may simply get up and walk away. However, if forced to continue receiving affection, the reaction can be more abrupt, such as a gentle bite or swat, which isn't necessarily aggressive, but rather a way of saying, enough. The type of touch also makes a difference. Rough or quick petting, like rubbing against the grain of their fur or squeezing the cat's body, is uncomfortable and in some cases painful for them. Moreover, some cats are more sensitive to touch and may feel irritated even with gentler gestures if they are prolonged or unexpected. Recognizing the signs that your cat is not enjoying the affection is essential for maintaining a healthy relationship with them. For instance, when a cat starts to pull its ears back, squint its eyes, or move its tail more quickly, it indicates that the affectionate moment is becoming too much for it. Ignoring these signs can turn petting into a stressful experience for the feline. Respecting your cat's affection boundaries is fundamental for its well-being. Each cat has a unique way of expressing affection, and learning to identify what it prefers will enhance your relationship. After all, for a cat, less is often more when it comes to petting. Caring for a cat goes beyond providing food and shelter. It involves understanding the nuances of feline behavior and respecting their limits. Small changes in the environment, bothersome noises, or even excessive petting can cause discomfort for your furry friend, and recognizing these signs is crucial to ensure they feel safe and happy. By respecting your cat's desires and space, you strengthen trust and create a more harmonious environment for both of you. If you want to discover more fascinating facts about animal behaviors, don't miss our next video. Subscribe to the channel and activate the bell so you won't miss any updates. Your cat and other animals will thank you for always striving to be a more attentive and informed owner.